Doctors go beyond the call of duty to help millions in times of crisis. This year, we have seen doctors as real-life heroes as India is gripped with the pandemic. When the COVID pandemic threw a challenge to the entire world, the doctor community fearlessly rose as one to fight the war against the virus. Doctors stood tall and firm, selflessly risking their lives to save countless others, and emerged as supreme heroes. On the occasion of National Doctors' Day, 1st July, eminent doctors across India paid tribute to Corona warriors, the heroic doctors from the front line fighting since the first wave. Let's hear the doctors from across the country pay their tributes to the Corona warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's really a great pleasure and honor indeed for me to be here on the platform of IPCA today. The occasion is very well known to you. That is the Doctors' Day. We are going to have a celebration of Doctors' Day to boost their morale, especially in the COVID pandemic. My messages are three for our doctor friends. Number one, we must treat this COVID pandemic not as a panic pandemic, anxiety pandemic, confusion pandemic, or chaotic pandemic. And my second message is there should be universal vaccination for everyone. And third message is everyone should put on the mask and adopt and adapt to COVID behavior. And the last message is very, very important. Achieve herd immunity to get rid of COVID on this planet. I wish you all a very, very happy Doctors' Day on July 1st. And I'm sure you will work with the same zeal and enthusiasm to fight with the COVID pandemic. Thank you very much.
Good morning, dear colleagues. At this point in time, the world is fighting pandemic because of COVID-19 virus, and India is also suffering from this. We as a doctors, our paramedical staff is doing our best to save lives. We have served humanity. Many of our colleagues, doctors and nursing staff have lost their life while serving to save the life of our patients. But this is a national calamity. We are all together. We will fight it out and we will come as winners. I salute my all Corona warriors, doctors, paramedical staff, and other persons like police personnel and others involved in the care of COVID-19 patients and helping the country to come out from this problem. We will surely come out of this problem and we will be the winners. I salute my all Corona warriors and my all doctor friends who are serving the society at this time when they are needed most. Thank you very much.
On Doctors' Day today, from the UP chapter of Cardiological Society of India, as a president, I thanks all the cardiologists and physicians of the state who has worked tirelessly in the extremely difficult situation of COVID-19 pandemic. As we all know that initially there was shortage of the infrastructures, beds problem in the hospitals and other things. But in spite of all that, all the cardiologists have worked tirelessly and helped the cardiac patients, whether outdoor or they get admission in the hospitals. On Doctors' Day today, especially on this day, I compliment the fraternity of all the cardiologists of India for doing outstanding, tall and firm work and emerge heroes in the war against the COVID-19. I really thank you for addressing the concern of cardiac patients on the behalf of UPCSI, that during this time, all the doctors, residents, healthcare workers, they have worked in a group as a family and helped many patients who have improved a lot after that. And all these cardiac patients with empathy and offering them the right kind of treatment at the right time and right place, despite all the shortcomings of the current situations. I also thankful to the government, state government and the officers who have worked along with the doctors and healthcare workers and helped the patients a lot. Going forward, let us endeavor to reach out to many more patients, even non-COVID patients in a post-COVID time in need of cardiac care. Thank you very much.
Emerging exhausted but victorious from the midst of COVID-19 pandemic, bravely hand-holding our cardiac patient through the crisis. The second wave has dealt us a massive blow. This is time to remember that true heroes do not back off from unforeseen challenges, but fearlessly face it with renewed zeal. On this Doctor's Day, let us pledge to fight this till the pandemic ends and do our best to keep the nation healthy. Thank you.
Dr. Anurag Arora, and I am the Secretary of CSI Haryana chapter. And on behalf of CSI Haryana, on this Doctor's Day, I'd like to give a message to our community, that our children, our parents, and our close ones are all worried about us, since we are in close contact with various COVID facilities and hospitals. Despite this, all our doctors have shown the utmost professional conduct and diligence to pledge and saving the human lives, and above everyone else, everyone has been there. Everyone is on the battleground, giving their best in this fight against this deadly pandemic. This Doctor's Day, we wish all doctors more safety, more strength and patience in this fight. Thank you everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Hello, my dear colleagues. First of all, on this very auspicious day for us as Doctor's Day, where all physicians, all kinds of medical professionals feel very proud of this particular day, and we wait every year for this particular day, which reminds us our own contribution to the society and towards yourself. At this point of time, during this unprecedented period, when the entire world is suffering from COVID-19 epidemics, I, as one of your senior colleagues, respect all of you. Your contribution, your participation, and your commitment towards patients is phenomenal. I, as a senior colleague, with respect and with humility, adore your contribution as a frontline warrior in this critical time of the world. We are doctors. Our job is to bring wellness and illness. But in such critical time, when you forgot everything of your life, your family, your friends, and your personal priorities, you contributed profoundly to serve the community, to serve the society, and to bring not only wellness to the patient, but probably wellness to the society. So please continue to do that. I, as a doctor, as a cardiologist, am also participating in such critical period and taking care of heart patients, critical heart patients, and without even considering whether or not patient had COVID or is having COVID, we are treating them with a lot of restriction, maintaining entire COVID protocol. When you see your patients, when you talk to his relation, please also communicate to them that it is important for everyone to get vaccinated. It is important for everyone, including physicians, including yourself, to maintain the COVID protocols, which is wearing masks, maintaining social distances, using sanitizer, and avoid social gatherings. COVID has come COVID will continue, and we are probably waiting for third wave to come through. But eventually, it will be one of like any other infection. So we have to live with it. And we, the doctors, are the only people who know how we can live with that infection around us. So please tell your patients, tell your friends, and talk to your relatives and to yourself that do not get frightened about COVID-19. Eventually, we are the strong physicians with our knowledge, our skill, and our application and commitment towards bringing wellness in illness will make this society, make this world, make ourselves continue to remain healthy and very well. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Hello, I am Professor P.S. Banerjee, President-elect Cardiological Society of India. On the eve of the Doctors' Day, I extend my sincere thanks to all the doctors and health workers, nurses and paramedics who are working day and night for last 1.5 years to fight against this dreadful pandemic and also trying to save our lives at the cost of many of the lives being sacrificed. So I also pray to everybody to give a respect to those who have already sacrificed their life and who are till date working day and night to keep our life at the safe hand. I also request to the population of this country, don't abuse or insult the doctors and paramedics because they are working for the safety of all of us. Thank you very much.
Dear friends, we are fighting with COVID-19 war since more than 1 year. We have lost many of our friends in this war. Last year, initially we lost our senior colleague like Professor J.N. Pandey, HOD Medicine, AIIMS, New Delhi. In early days, I have told. Then we have lost many young and old colleagues who were on the forefront of COVID war, starting from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Then on the forefront, during that time, we didn't know that air transmission was a major cause, and which is confirmed in the recent past. And our treatment was also in a confused state because this is being a new disease, we didn't know much about it. Now we are in a little better position for diagnosis and treatment. Still, the mortality rate is quite high and the infection rate to we people is also high. Recently, we have lost one of our senior friends, Padma Shri Professor K.K. Agrawal, who was very active in IC activities for we doctors and also the general people. Though advising to others, he could not save himself from the dreadful disease of COVID. The second wave has taken 747 lives from amongst us, the forefront warriors, doctors. They are actively involved in the treatment and lost their lives. Hence, I request to all my colleagues and friends and COVID warrior friends to work in the field with full precautions, following all rules and save the human being or save the life of patients, but also save ourselves. We should save our own life also. Thank you.
On behalf of CSI Northeast Sector, I express deep condolences to all those who lost their lives during this COVID period, especially the doctors, paramedical staff, sisters and other frontline workers who sacrificed their life while rendering their service to the COVID patients. It is a very critical period of the century, and I am sure with your selfless and dedicated service at one point of time, we are bound to be the winner. I request all of you to keep your morale high, to be strong and healthy, so that we can fight this pandemic in a proper way. Thank you.
It has been more than a year since we are combating the pandemic of COVID-19. The second wave has been testing our level of endurance to keep going. I, Dr. D.P. Singh, President of CSI Bihar chapter, am proud to say that we have succeeded with our relentless fight to keep the nation healthy. Let us continue our fight with dedication and at the same time ensure we build immunity and maintain all safety norms. I wish you good health on the occasion of Doctors' Day.
Hello there. I'm Dr. Satish Kumar. I'm at Bokaro General Hospital. Friends, during the last pandemic, we have seen a lot of deaths within the last 1.5 months during the second wave of this pandemic. And we are equally pained by what has happened, because we also lost many friends, many colleagues, and many patients, of course. But there was hardly any family which was not affected some or the other way. But friends, however, we have to let our emotions keep aside and continue trying to have save our lives and others' lives. We have to keep working on the same, save as many lives as possible. This Doctors' Day, our only wish is that people across the world should pray for the mental and emotional well-being of the general people, as well as doctors and all the healthcare workers who have been so been involved in the well-being of our patients, and we have to pray that they should be emotionally stable during these trying times. Thank you.
Friends, I am Sadanand Shetty from Mumbai. I am the CSI President, Mumbai chapter. And as all of you know, today is the Doctors' Day, and we are celebrating Doctors' Day in India in the name of late Dr. B.C. Roy for his contribution in the medical field. And it is my special privilege and pleasure to address you what services we are doing to the society, and in particular during this year of pandemic COVID-19. A lot of our doctors, colleagues have lost their life while on duty. So I would like to pay homage to them, as well as may their soul rest in peace. And I would like to emphasize on you the services, the dedication, commitment, what we are doing to the society should be maintained. And not only the doctors, but also the paramedical staff consisting of nursing staff, other technical staff, even the pharmaceutical industry for providing us various medicines in time. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity to share a very special moment with you on Doctors' Day. Thank you.
The might of the virus can't overpower the will of the ones fighting in the front line. Together, we came to build a stronger and more effective healthcare barrier against the virus. Together, we saw to it that each and every patient gets the right to life. And together, we are in the process of conquering the virus and its mutants. It's the collective will of all the doctors that has helped in reducing the burden of this disease on the nation. A big salute to all you doctors.
Friends and colleagues, the entire healthcare system has burned the midnight lamp to keep the health of the nation on track during this pandemic. Doctors, nurses, physician assistants, hospital attendants, lab attendants, pharma researchers, technicians, scientists, etc. have been on their feet on hours, stretching the usual limit. Our salute to these heroes who have been an integral part of the war against the virus.
So wishing all my doctor colleagues a happy Doctor's Day because on this July 1st we celebrate it as a Doctor's Day. This is basically to remind ourselves what are the duties and responsibility of this medical profession, which is considered to be a noble profession. See, for a doctor, apart from academic, professional and clinical skill, it's very important to inculcate positive attitude, good mannerisms and behavior. These things are very, very important. Say, however skilled you are, however intelligent you are, is your attitude, behavior, mannerisms add lot of glamour and flavor to your profession. Today we are under tremendous stress, both professionally and also public orientation is also like that. So there is a lot of expectation from the public. Even at 8%, these patients attenders want these patients, dead patients, to go home alive. So that is the amount of stress we are going through. So as a result, we should develop a very good communication skill. Communication skill is extremely important to convince the patient, and ultimately patient satisfaction is the bottom line. So decision making is more important than the interventions, and decision making is more important than incisions. And treatment should not be more harmful than the disease. Whenever we are treating any patient, we should understand the financial background of the patient, and within that financial bracket, we should evolve a strategy how best we can provide a quality treatment at an affordable cost. This is extremely important. And yes, we are in an era of what is called EDR syndrome. This is nothing but internet-derived information obstructing treatment. Today, patients come with a lot of wrong information, misinformation. They go through the Googles and various social media. So as a result, normally we get irritated, but you should have a tremendous patience and timely silence. And also you should inculcate smile into our profession to de-stress ourselves. Because patience makes you mentally strong, and silence makes you emotionally strong, and smile definitely brings a lot of goodwill and also a lot of confidence to the patient. So because there is explosion of technology, we have so many gadgets today, and so many investigational procedures are before us. So we need to prioritize this investigation. Still, clinical medicine, clinical examination is extremely relevant even in this era of digitalization. And you should always follow the philosophy and the mantra of talk, touch and treat. So you should talk to patients, you should touch patients, and then you should treat. That gives a lot of satisfaction. And since we are undergoing a lot of stress, we have to take care of our health also. Very, very important. You should spare at least 1 day for you and for your family. That is very, very important. And money will come, but for doctors, money will come little later in life and continues to come. And at the end of the day, you should be satisfied and you should enjoy this profession and continue to teach, because teaching is an integral part of our profession. You have to update accordingly. And professional culture is also extremely important. You should never ever criticize our colleagues. And whenever a patient comes for second opinion, you give your honest, sincere opinion. Don't criticize the other doctors who have been treating these patients earlier. So rather than criticizing them, you compliment, and you should inculcate a very good professional culture. So this is how we have to take this profession forward. And again, I wish my doctor's colleague all the best. Good luck.
In this Doctors' Day, a big salute to all the doctors for fighting a tough battle against COVID, sacrificing their time, energy, and even lives. In the last 1 month, we saw 7 myocardial infarctions in people around early 40s, which is about 3 to 4 times higher than the usual. Enforced hypokinesia in indoors in just 1 year has downgraded everybody's physical and metabolic fitness to such a degree that would have occurred in an entire decade. There is fitness shows even among doctors, including fitness preachers like cardiologists, as per a recent survey conducted by Cardiology Society of India Kerala chapter. There is fitness shows even among doctors, including the cardiologists who are fitness preachers, who very well know that a few weeks of hypokinesia would reduce the mitochondrial numbers by half, and a few months will reduce the increase the sarcopenia a significant degree. Friends, on this Doctor's Day, let us take a firm resolve to improve our own fitness first, along with our family members. Just using indoor options like high-intensity options like bodyweight training, resistance bands, cross trainers, agri-based, etc. We know, after all, they are as good as long aerobics in theory. Let us be a role model to society. In this Doctor's Day, let me wish you once again the very best.
Good morning. This is Dr. Raghav Sharma from Guntur, President APCSI. Now, we all know that for the last couple of months, all the doctors and paramedical staff are fighting against this dreaded pandemic of COVID. And we are treating even non-COVID emergencies in the midst of this pandemic, keeping our lives and health at stake. At this appropriate occasion of Doctors' Day, I really appreciate and my best wishes to all the COVID warriors, and I salute all of them. Good luck.
Hello everyone. I pay my gratitude and respect to all my colleague doctors and healthcare professionals who have uninterruptedly and tirelessly contributed to the betterment of society in the hour of crisis. Have a happy Doctors' Day.
Good morning. Some call us heroes, some call us superheroes. However, we are all just human beings, fighting for our patients and fighting also for our own lives. The work we have taken as doctors come into play very much at this juncture, at this point of time. When saying every life is the need of the hour, all we can ask the masses to keep us also in your prayers and respect and recognize our efforts. Remember, every life lost also weighs heavily on our conscience, and we are doing our best to keep the light of the life burning. Thank you.
The day is not far off when we all return victorious after conquering the virus. The battle is won, but the war goes on.